Coming up on this week's episode of the Dough Necessities.
It's been a great blessing in our lives.
Yeah.
We've have our grandkids have an opportunity to learn how to work.
Join us as we scour the globe for you to find the best donuts, bagels, and other baked goods your money can buy.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are in Farmington, New Mexico. Now we're at a really special place. So today we are at JohnnyO's Spudnuts. Many of you might recognize the name. Used to be really huge back in the 40s, 50s. They grew to over 500 locations. Now they're unique, of course, because they make their dough out of potatoes or spuds, right? Spudnuts. Long time ago, they started having issues with getting a hold of the potato-based flour. So the locations shrunk. As far as I know, there's just a small handful of locations left. There's one here, and then of course there's one up in Utah where I live. So let's definitely check them out. So let's go. Tell me about the history of JohnnyO's.
It really originally was Spudnut. We used to get our flour out of Salt Lake, and then we used to have a shop on Apache Street, and the original owners of that shop, they had it on Main Street in a little shop on the corner. And then their older son, Val, bought it. Then their daughter, Jerry, and her husband bought it. Then we bought it from them.
How long have you guys been owners of this?
You know, we had it for almost 20 years before, and then my husband quit and went to work for the oil field. Yeah. And then we've had it 8 years now. It's been a great blessing in our life. Our grandkids have an opportunity to learn how to work.
Well, cool. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You guys, I appreciate you coming in.
All right, thanks again to our friends at JohnnyO's Spudnuts for letting us stop in. Thanks again to Debbie for giving us a little bit of history on their shop as well. Now let's take a look at our haul that we got from JohnnyO's Spudnuts. Now we've got the custard or Bismarck. We've got the apple fritter. And then we've also got the maple old fashioned. This one I'm definitely gonna try today. We've got the Long John. And then we've got the just original glazed, just a glazed donut. And then we've got a strawberry cake donut right here. Now you'll notice that I'm using this wonderful cartoon pointy finger. And then one of my buddies, his name's Steve Ryman, he does a similar thing. His show's called Donut DOC. Just check it here on the bottom of the screen here. Definitely subscribe to him. I saw him using this on one of his episodes and I'm like, dang it, you beat me to it. But I got this for Christmas a couple years ago and I don't really use it very much, but then I thought, I should start using this on my show. And then Steve, you beat me to it. I wanted to start using this just because I think it's hilarious. First thing we're gonna try though today is the glazed, of course. As you can see right here, get a nice close-up of that. Very well done. The glaze is so flaky, looks great, so let's give it a try. Now, one thing that I love when Spudnuts at least are done right is the dough is super soft. This one is super soft. I love it. It's just like a pillow. Feels great going down your throat because it's just so soft and oh so good. The glaze itself is nice and flaky and very, very sweet. Not overly sweet though, but really good. It's got a really nice flavor. As I always say, definitely a place that I'd wake up early in the morning to go get a dozen or two for the family or whatever. Okay, the next one we're gonna try is, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this, the maple old fashioned. Let's bite into this one and see. The dough looks fantastic. The maple, look at the shimmer on that, on the maple. That just looks incredible. Let's try it. Had to contain my excitement there for a minute. Fantastic. The maple flavor is nice, not overpowering. The dough, the old-fashioned dough, it's got that nice crisp on the outer shell there. I'm going in for a second bite on this because this is fantastic. Seriously, if you like old-fashioned, like maple, that's a nice marriage of flavor there. For the last one we're gonna score, we're gonna do the apple fritter. This does look absolutely breathtaking. Take a look at that. Looks like it's got some pretty good amounts of cinnamon, got some apple chunks right there. So let's take a bite of this and see. The dough is super soft, nice and consistent there. Not overcooked and not undercooked, so that's good. Problem you run into a lot of times with apple fritters is because there's so many parts of the apple fritter, right? The apple chunks, everything like that, that adds to the cooking time. And when you, in so many places, undercook them frequently. Very good cinnamon flavor, and could probably use a few more apple chunks, but overall though, really good apple fritter. So definitely do this if apple fritter is your thing. they're putting out a really good one. All right, now today is a first for Dough Necessities. I have a special guest on our show. What's your name again?
AJ.
Oh, right, that's right. This is my son, AJ. We got a special donut for him. It's one of his favorite donuts. I'm wondering which one it is. Can you point out which one it is? I'm forgetting. Oh, the Long John, that's right. Okay, there's your piece right there. And I'm gonna try a Long John too. Cheers. Okay. All right, ready? AJ, I consider a Long John or chocolate bar aficionado or expert. So AJ, in your expert opinion, what do you think about the dough?
It's really fluffy.
Fluffy? Like a pillow?
Yeah.
I'm actually really tired, so. What about the chocolate? Is the chocolate good?
Yeah.
Is it like as good as some of your favorite chocolate bars that we get at home? Is it really smooth or is it gritty, like you're eating sand or something like that? Or is it just really nice and smooth in your mouth? Yeah, this is definitely a really good chocolate bar. So if chocolate bar is your thing, then definitely do that. I would also say, even though we didn't get one, as you saw, I would also say their maple bars are probably pretty good because if they use the same maple that they do on the old fashioned, the maple icing tastes fantastic. And then the dough that they use on their bars are fantastic as well. So definitely give that a try as well. I can almost promise you that it will be really good. Cheers.
All right, Dough fam, let's go over the scores for JohnnyO's Spudnuts. First donut we tried was the glazed donut. The dough was fantastic, light and airy, loved it. The glaze had a really good flavor, could have been a little bit stronger, like I say on a lot of donuts, right? But still really good flavor. Presentation, I mean, look at the thing, it looks great. Final score on this one's gonna be an A for sure. Let's talk about the next one, Maple Old Fashioned. This one was fantastic. The dough inside could have been a little bit softer like I do like my old fashioned donuts, but it still had the nice slight crisp on the outside, which I love that about old fashioned donuts. The taste could have been a little bit sweeter, but the presentation, everything looked really good. A score on that one. Now the apple fritter, that one was definitely our favorite of the three, although it's still contending with that maple old fashioned that I'm still thinking about. The apple fritter, the dough was fantastic, thoroughly cooked throughout. The taste, let's talk about that. Almost the right amount of cinnamon, almost the right amount of apples, just maybe a little bit more, but other than that, it was almost perfect. Presentation, it looked fantastic. That's one of the reasons why we got it, is because it looked really good. Final score on that one is actually going to be an A+. Great job on that one. Super good donut. The honorable mention for JohnnyO's is definitely going to be the Long John. Really good chocolate flavor, as well as the dough had really good consistency over there. So definitely give that a try if you like the Long Johns. Final score for JohnnyO's Spudnuts is going to be an A. Thanks again, Debbie, for letting us stop in, and thanks for giving us a little bit of a history lesson with your shop, and we'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if there's a donut shop you'd like us to check out in your neck of the woods, go ahead and drop a comment below or email us at dough@doughnecessities.com.